Ciemna strona Hollywood. Proszę bardzo.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a
No dobra.
45. I want to stop.
Afery były odłożone, Chevrolet Skyline.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
No, szykuje się tutaj sprawa blisko
I'm just trying to fit in.
blisko komisariatu.
Hardworking, straight as an arrow. Hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in it.
Czy on... Na niego zawsze muszę czekać. Zawsze na niego muszę czekać. Nie no ludzie, no jak wy jeździcie pod komisariatem, to są jaja. No i stanie na środku skrzyżowania i trąbi. No to jest... Ja wiem, że jest czerwone, ale... Już trudno.
Stop just ahead.
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee.
Hollywood.
The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, I can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Spokojnie sobie ją ogarnę.
Out of the way, bub.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Dzięki za info, wariacie. Rozumiem, że nie mogę stąd zaskoczyć, a czy jest to niewskazane po prostu.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions.
Wolałem
if that's
najpierw
okay.
pogadać z koronerem, tak szczerze.
my maiden name, June
Cool.
Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what
Obitą to
happened
masz
here?
twarz, ale...
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped a stomachy fin. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
No, trzeba to zakwestionować. Na pewno.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Mark Bishop.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, You just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
No, muszę jej uwierzyć chyba po prostu.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs.
To bez
McCaffrey.
sensu.
We'll take it from there.
Nie wiem.
Relax,
Za
detective.
bardzo się skupiam na
You're
mimice.
not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Pierdolę. No aktorka w końcu. Mogłem
This is a big scene,
w
Phelps.
ciemno zakwestionować.
Get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
Ja pierdzielę. Będzie ciężko tutaj w tej sprawie. Czuję, że będzie ciężko w tej sprawie.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Dobra. Jest krew.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
No to będzie ciężki temat. Wróć do domu.
She's a long way from home.
List od mamy, żeby wróciła do domu i sobie dała siana z tym Hollywood. Coś tutaj jeszcze jest? Czy się możemy przyjrzeć po prostu z tej strony? Chyba po prostu się możemy przyjrzeć. Blachy. Czy tutaj coś znajdę jeszcze? Ja się wolę na wszelki wypadek przejść, bo tam zostają czasami w śmietnikach te noże albo jakieś inne tam dowody zbrodni.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrine.
Odkleiło mu się mocno.
It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
No dobra.
We should speak to Ballard again. She
Never
might
the
not be
same.
telling us the whole story.
Czy na pewno wszystko tutaj zostało sprawdzone? Jakieś mam takie kurwa wątpliwości. No dobra. Przegadamy temat jeszcze z tą babką. Później trzeba będzie jechać do tej młodej. Ona jest w szpitalu. Pogadamy z lekarzem i potem przesłuchamy tą młodą. Koleżanko, bo tutaj jest taka sprawa, nie?
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
O, właśnie.
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Trzeba zakwestionować w ciemno. Kurwa!
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
No to muszę zakwestionować.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
No, nie jestem zadowolony z tego, mogłem pójść lepiej. Mogłem się powołać na list. Co się
I
dzieje?
don't think you're a fool, but what's my opinion against thousands of others?
Zobaczymy co tam młoda powie. No i tego Bishopa trzeba będzie jeszcze prześledzić.
The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger.
Jedziemy. Pojedziemy tędy. Proszę się przesunąć, tak jest. Halo?
Try making it to the next intersection without killing anybody. You do that for me?
Wszystko blisko. Faster.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
Dobrze.
Hold me here. No, I don't
Feeling better
need to be
since this
manhandled
morning,
by a
Jessica?
doctor. I need my
little.
lawyer.
My
Hey,
head's still
where is the telephone? Do you know who I am?
Wolałbym chyba najpierw porozmawiać z lekarzem, tak szczerze, jej. Mogę z nim porozmawiać?
Hello, doctor.
Mogę.
I'm Detective Phelps. You're attending to the young lady from the auto accident?
Yes. She's conscious now, but I doubt she'll remember much. She's still feeling some of the after effects.
Jessica was drugged?
She certainly was. Chloral hydrate would be my guess, and there's clear evidence of abuse. She's still a minor, Detective.
O kurwa.
Someone planned a double murder to cover up a statutory rape? Swap 7 years for life and gets Guy McAfee on their case? Doesn't make much sense to me.
I guess it depends on what they have to lose.
Are you going to sign him out?
No to... Bardzo niedobrze.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
When can I get out of here?
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies.
Napierdala.
I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Are you feeling better?
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
No nie, bo
You're
list
lying,
mam.
Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, detective, why would I lie to you?
Nie no, młoda, przecież...
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Okej. Zakwestionuję.
What's the story with Bishop and
Oh,
Mrs.
gosh.
McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
No to trzeba będzie zakwestionować też. Kurwa.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Nie było idealnie.
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
There she goes. Dobra. Zobaczymy, gdzie nas, kurwa, go nie jeżdżą. Gdzie nas zaprowadzi.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Too close, Phelps. You're way too close.
Spokojnie, Bekowski. Trzymam się z tyłu. Jak jeździcie? Kurwa, miałem zielone. Co wy robicie? Halo?
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Easy, easy. No. Dobra. Mamy ich. Chyba.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
That's one heck of a Sunday. don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls.
No, będzie zemsta jakaś. Mafijna.
I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
Okej, mamy adres Bishopa. Aby wyjść z trybu incognito. Zajebisty tryb incognito. Dobra. Lecimy.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. Got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just from looking at him.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
Ale się wpieprzyłem, nie? Z tą trasą, dobra.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803.
O, jedziemy tam, jedziemy tam.
1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2.
Jedziemy tam. Jedziemy tam na pewno już.
Get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
To już nie ma żartów. To jest jakoś kurwa daleko chyba. Tak się wydaje przynajmniej. Już trochę jedziemy. Patrzę na minimapę, no to... Dobra, dobra. Akurat. Już spokojnie, już dojeżdżamy. Już dojeżdżamy. Co, będzie strzelanina?
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
No dobrze.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Widzę, że humor ci nie opuszcza, Stefan.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.
Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess!
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
No dobra. Co my tu mamy? Co my tu mamy? Oni czegoś szukali, ewidentnie czegoś szukali.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Tylko czego?
This isn't what we're looking for.
No to też raczej się nie przyda, ale sobie zerkniemy już.
Circumstantial.
Dobra. Tutaj nic nie ma.
No good to me.
Mhm. O! Lorna, kwota 20 koła. Kupa siana w tamtych czasach. Mega
You have
dużo.
to do to earn $20,000.
Mega dużo. A tamte lata to jest... Nowy Testament. To też tylko takie...
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Pierdoły.
Presented to Mark.
Siodło dla Marka? Interesting. To jest jakiś plan zdjęciowy.
Movie set downtown.
Mhm.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Okej. Co tu jeszcze mamy?
Don't think this is anything.
Tu wejść nie mogę, tu nie ma co sprawdzać chyba. No, ale trzeba się porządnie rozejrzeć. Bo... może być sporo szczegółów. Jest zegar.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Aha. To już właśnie, to już było stare sprawdzone.
Seems irrelevant.
O, fota się przyda na pewno.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Silver
Who are these
screen.
men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
No to jest istotny akurat elemencik. To raczej nie. No dziewczyno. Co się stało?
Those men. I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
No ta mina mówi wiele, tylko teraz... No właśnie, poczekaj. To nie... To nie... $20,000 wysłane przez Marka Bishopa, czyli jej męża, na nazwisko Lorny Hopgood. To nie... Muszę zakwestionować.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
No dobra, powiedzmy, że mówi prawdę.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him, but I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
O, sprawdzimy go na pewno.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, Detective?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Zapytam.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Dobra, jak to udowodnić, że ona kłamie? Ofiary były odurzone. Nie udowodnimy tego. Trzeba dać zakwestionuj.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
O, grubo pojebane.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Dobra, to... Mam cię wbite w takim razie, koleżanko.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks.
No to jedziemy tam sprawdzić tego Hopgooda, czy Hopgooda, nie pamiętam jak się nazywał, jakoś tak, jego sklepik.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a movie producer's wife. Finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Jedź. Co trąbisz? Co za typy?
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment?
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
No ciekawe to jest. Zobaczymy, kto tutaj faktycznie coś odpierdolił potężnego. Od czego to się... Aha, to się zaczęło... Bo tak próbuję to powiązać, bo to jest... Jakby jesteśmy w drogówce, nie? Tutaj jeśli chodzi o Phelpsa, naszego bohatera, że on robi jakby w drogówce w sprawach powiązanych, kurwa, z drogówką. Tam samochód był jebnięty, więc ma to sens, ale to już zaczyna trochę wychodzić poza. To już jest kwestia morderstwa, także robi się grubo. Znaczy usiłowania tam zabójstwa, nie morderstwa, bo nie było tego morderstwa. No fajny sklep, fajny sklep. No.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Widzę, że sporo rekwizytów faktycznie. Małe studio z tyłu, w porządku.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Bardzo dobrze. Teraz się możemy rozejrzeć. O, przypomina mi to coś. Przypomina mi to główkę, którą pokazywał nam koroner. Dragi. No.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
O tym właśnie mówił ten lekarz. Lekarz przed rozmową z tą młodą Jessicą, że tym była prawdopodobnie odurzona.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
No, tutaj... Kurwa, to może być wątek na bana nawet w tej sprawie. Na bana na YouTube, albo na Twitchu. Tu i tu właściwie. Coś tu jest ciekawego? Coś tu znajdę? Może w śmieciach po grzebie? Chyba nie ma nic. Niestety, tu jakieś beczki. Śmieci. O, sprytne. Sprytnie tutaj. Kurde i foty dziewczyn. O ja pierdziele. Mark Bishop, Jessica Hamilton, jest. Nie ma.
What happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Nie ma tego filmu. Ale było takie nagranie. Dla Mark Bishop, okej.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Dobra. Wiemy chyba gdzie pojechać jeszcze. Nie no, mocno pojebana sprawa to jest. No i tutaj są sobie nagrywali. Popierdolę. Jeszcze WC. Ja pierdzielę. Co za... Czekaj, to jest jeszcze jakaś poszlaka, bo jest taki dźwięk. Jakby coś... Jakby coś miało być. Coś przegapiłem? Nie, to już... To już było obczajane. Tu nie ma. To jest jakby... Gazetka jest. A, bo jeszcze jest ten wątek z... Okej. Zapomniałem o tym. Jestem psychiatrą.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr. Cohen.
So you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have, yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. How can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh?
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Syrettes.
Yeah, syrettes. Great. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand.
Oh.
Hey. Hey! You don't like my offer? The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
Tam to jakieś grube tematy z morfiną związane. No dobra, ale my musimy się tutaj zająć naszą sprawą.
So this is where you sprang from.
No, ewidentnie i tutaj ta sama łepetyna. Dobra, już chyba nic więcej mi się przynajmniej wydaje, że nic więcej nie znajdziemy. Wróćmy do tego typa i powiedzmy, że już mamy wszystko. Gościu, masz przejebane, nie? Serio, czy mogę tutaj jeszcze wejść? Mogę! Łe, no to chłopaku.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Ja wiem, ale może coś jeszcze
Optimistic,
tutaj...
Cole.
Coś jeszcze tutaj...
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Dobra, ja chcę tylko po prostu zajrzeć i zobaczyć, czy coś tutaj jeszcze znajdę. Tu jest WC. No i tu jest też podglądactwo. Co za chujek. Dobra.
Help me out. You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
No, ja tu muszę mu udowodnić, bo to będzie zaraz naprawdę przejebane. Szpula filmowa. Kurwa, no zaryzykuję.
I have a drugged up 15-year-old girl, and you have chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something, or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
I'm warning you, Hopgood. If you give him up to McAfee and we find out about it...
Wind it back a notch, tough guy. I'm telling you, I don't know where he is.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
Muszę użyć intuicji, bo mnie popierdoli.
Ballard was out, then she's in, then Bishop visits this place and goes crazy. You're in it somehow.
These clowns fuck young girls on the couch. The girls think they're going to be stars. They really put their backs into it. It's a price they're willing to pay. None of them will press charges.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Zjebałem to.
Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Ale gość ma plecy. Ja pierdolę.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but It won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen, to stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Króciutko. Stefan Bykowski z Polski.
I don't think they like your little pep talk, Bukowski.
Oh shit, get us out of here.
Nie no panowie, ale...
Keep it steady. I'll try and bust his tires.
Dobra, rozpierdolę
They
ich.
really don't want anybody getting the Bishop before they do.
To cywil jest. Niech spierdala.
Need to lose those fools, Phelps.
I need someone to cover up 6 right now.
Dojeżdżamy ich.
Out of my way! This place is going to hell in a handbasket. Get down! Whoa! Easy! You're clear! Go!
Gdzie on jest, ten typ?
As soon as he pokes his head out, we'll step on it.
Gdzie on jest?
Either give me a good shot or get us the hell out of here.
Co się mi... Aha! Dobra. Koślawo, ale... Najważniejsze, że dojechani. To prawda. To już jest wojna gangów. A my jesteśmy w centrum.
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. When they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately.
No to już
They don't get
jest...
to dole out the justice.
To już ta sprawa wyszła grubo poza sprawy drogówki. To nie jest sprawa dla drogówki, ewidentnie. Plan bębnów w dżungli. 17:30.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
Dobra, gonię go.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
11K calling KGPL, requesting assistance at 8th and Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing
Wracaj tu,
suspect
typie.
on foot. Code 3, KGPL.
Czemu on spierdala przecież? I czemu w ogóle jest na tym planie? Jakby jest poszukiwany, to bez sensu.
We're trying to help you, Bishop. This is all a big mistake.
No to bardzo możliwe, że to pomyłka. Wyjaśnimy to spokojnie, stary, ale nie rób niczego głupiego. Bo to na pewno nie jest dobry pomysł, wiesz? Wiesz czy nie wiesz?
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
I didn't do anything.
O, shit.
Get the hell out of here, you goddamn maniac!
No co za gość.
Bishop, that's enough.
That girl made it all up.
Paul Forbes. Oh yeah. O, nie podoba mi się to.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
It's June Ballard. She's blackmailing me.
Ja pierdolę, to się rozleci wszystko, stary.
Hands in the air, Bishop. Move another in.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
No.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place. Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Last chance to back the hell down.
It's this way.
Trafiony.
Weapons on the ground, now! There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
Ja chcę broń, ja chcę broń, ja chcę broń. Tommy Gun. Dokładnie tak.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Kill a cop. It is the electric chair.
Skąd?
Is this really the...
Just my luck, out of ammo.
God, they're everywhere.
No są wszędzie niestety. O, to będzie dobre. No i coś do góry.
You have to get me out of here.
Spokojnie, Cole. Trafił typa w kapelusz, no to jest niesamowite.
For the love of God, how many are there?
Mega zjazd.
Get him over here, I'll cover you. Come on, the cavalry's here.
Dobra.
I don't want to die here.
No połóż! Co ty gadasz? Od którego momentu?
Get him over
Od
here,
tego,
I'll
dobra.
cover you. Come on, the cavalry's here.
Może być. No w takim razie muszę od razu strzelać. Ale czemu on się nie chowa, kurwa? Okej. Wystarczył jeden strzał.
We need to get him to the car.
Albo i nie. To nasi, to nasi, to nasi. I połzy zrobił tam, umierał. Niesamowite. No. I dojechani. Dojechani wszyscy.
Now this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You've developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment.
Awans.
It was good working with you, son.
No tak, ale to jest pożegnanie teraz. Już nie będą partnerami.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you didn't. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying. You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
No, ale ja tego typa nie lubię akurat.
Like a table, Roy.
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong
Nie podoba mi się
impression.
ten wątek z tym, że
Cole, this is Alphonse.
gość
He's
kryje
a French
PDF-a.
Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you,
Prawdopodobnie.
Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all.
To jestem psychiatra z gazet.
Of
course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
To będzie wszystko tutaj grubo powiązane, coś czuję mocno, mocno i wysoko. Ta sprawa z gazety i tutaj, no... Okej. 17 na 18 znalezione poszlaki. Czegoś nie znalazłem i właściwie reakcje, no, mogą być lepiej. Wcześniejsze dotarcie do mieszkania z obecną szansą na rozprawienie się z drabami McAfee'ego. Okej. Mogłem szybciej. No dobrze. Awansik. Czerwona szminka. Po awansie. O, tu już jest... Tu już jest konkret.